Hello, welcome to Water Clover. In this week's video, I am doing a tour of my sketchbook. But before I get into that, I would like to say thank you for all the subscribers I've gotten. Right now, it's about 260 something. Thank you so much for all the support. It means so much to me. And with that being said, let's get into the tour. So this is my sketchbook. Just a black sketchbook, pretty basic. Also, I'm going to be showing just still images. I don't have the best equipment to film it and stuff, so it'll just be still images. So this is the first page. It is me planning what my welcome page will be. So yeah, it's pretty simple, but it's just a couple sketches of what I wanted my page to look like. So this is what the welcoming page looks like. It's just me just welcoming you into the sketchbook. It took me about a year to finish this sketchbook. I know that's a long time, but I usually take a long time to finish a sketchbook. Next, I have a few sketches of some other characters on the left, and on the right, I have a more finished illustration of that character on the left. So yeah, that's what this page is. Here I have some sketches of some characters I have on the top left area. Also, this is like some weird characters I had an idea for. You know, like how Medusa has snakes on her head? She has like a dragon on her head instead. I thought it was an interesting idea. Next, I have some sketches of the How to Train Your Dragon book series. I love this series a lot, so I drew a lot of fan art of it when I was reading it. Also, I love the Toothless I drew. He's so cute. Next, we have an OC of mine. His name was right here was Salt, but I changed his name to Sodi, and this was me getting his character design down. Next, I have a page of just a lot of random things, some fan art, and some of my characters. And on the right, there's a girl with a fish tank on her head. I thought it was kind of artistic and cool. Next, we have some more miscellaneous sketches of some, I think they're just my characters and some of my siblings' characters. And on the right, there's one more of my characters. I can't remember why I cut part of the page out, but I did that. And behind it, we have a girl running or something. On the left, I have a random building I found on Google Maps. And on the right, I have a shoe that I drew. Next, I have a lot more sketches. I have two of my characters fighting on the right, and then just a bunch of random sketches on the left. Yeah, I really like this one though. He's so cute. Next, we have some characters of mine. Here's Clyde and here's Bexley. So I drew them doing a lot of fun poses and stuff and different outfits. Next, I have a bunch more random sketches of my characters. And then I designed my own magical girl on the right over here. She's really cute. I really like her design. Next, I drew a bunch of my Gacha Life characters. I really kind of just didn't know what to draw, so I just drew my Gacha characters. Next, I have a few sketches of some of my characters. Here's like an old man character. I drew him when he was young and when he was old. So that's basically what I did on this page. The next page, there's some sketches of some Neopets, and I don't remember what this thing is called. And over here, I have a drawing of one of my characters, Emmett. Next, I redrew a panel like from one of those Zelda comics, and I realized how difficult it is to make a comic. And right here I have a kind of a glow effect that I tried to do. Next I have more sketches of some characters of mine and a girl dancing. Next I drew a picture of my cousin. Okay, I did not draw these. I printed them out and I colored over them. I just really wanted to color something, so I did not draw these. Next I have a page that I really like. It's just a bunch of characters of mine that I drew and some stuffed animals. And over here I just did, I don't know, some more posy drawings. I don't know exactly how to explain them. And I printed out a page of a random book to add some texture in the background. I think it was Little Women, but I could be wrong. But I think it's really cute. Next, I just have some hand studies and a couple characters of mine. It's just a really simple page. Next, I have two more characters of mine. I realize I draw a lot of my characters, but I just love them so much, so I draw them a lot. And I also followed some tutorials on how to draw some gems right here. So yeah, that's what this page is about. Next, I started Mermaid. I actually kind of am disappointed with myself because this year I didn't really get to do too much mermaid. I kind of got burnout, so I didn't draw many mermaids this year. Also, I'm gonna say I really love this one right here. She's so cute. Next are some more mermaids. I really love this one. And this one's really funny. It's the same character as earlier. But yeah, I really love all these mermaids. I remember everybody telling me this one looks like a shrimp. She's supposed to be a robot one, but I guess I failed. And some more mermaids. I have one that's based off of a mushroom and a hippie one. Yeah, I really think these ones are cute. And this one is definitely one of my favorites. And here's the last page of Mermaid. I really enjoyed doing Mermaid that year. It was so much fun. And yeah, I hope to do it next year. Next, I have some more drawings of my gotcha characters. And right here, I have a kind of angsty drawing. I don't really do angsty drawings that much, but right here, I was feeling it. So yeah, that's what I did. Next, I came up with a bunch of family members. Here's Shaiko, and here's Daiki. Shaiko is kind of one of those little kids that acts all sweet, but he can be a little manipulative. And Daiki is just kind of lazy. Next in the family, we have Daichi, and he's just full of energy and stuff. And Iko, who likes to solve mysteries and watch mystery films and stuff like that. And the last person in the family I drew is Kyota, and yeah, he likes money and video games. Also, I forgot a page, that's why there's Rip next to that, so yeah, I forgot it. Next, I was kind of in an art block, so I was fighting that. Also, I was playing Monster Stories 2, and this is my character I designed. Here I drew a girl with colored pencils, and I think she turned out really cute. Next, I drew a 4th of July themed character, and I think she turned out really cute. Next, I have some more color pencil drawings right here, and yeah, that's what I did in this one. Next, we have 2 of my characters, Jay and Abigail. Right here, I was at my grandma's house, and I drew some characters inspired off of bees. For the next page, I covered it in sticky notes to hide the bleeding from the markers of the last page, and drew a girl on it. And on the right, we have Bexley and Ezra. So Ezra's design has actually changed a lot now. Next, we have more of my OCs. They're kind of hard to see because I wasn't very confident in my drawing skills, so I drew very light back then. So sorry about that. And again, on the next page, we have more of my OCs. Again, drawing very lightly. Why did I do that? Actually, this character belongs to my sister. On the next page, I drew some characters that would be cool to have in Zelda. They're like in Skyward Sword, and them like riding different birds. You know how in Skyward Sword they ride the loft wings, and there's different bird types, so I thought it'd be cool if they rode like different bird types. Over here I did some 3 color challenges. My favorite one is this one. Here's me drawing Clyde again. I love this character so much. I don't know if you can tell, but I draw him a lot. And on the next page, I also drew Clyde again, along with Bexley this time. And they're fighting. Yeah, they have powers. Clyde has like this water power, and Bexley kind of has these ice powers that are kind of cool. And then I also drew this girl. I think she looks really cute. And I traced over the girl on the other side too. And then I did some doodles on the other side. He also drew Bexley again. In this page, I drew a bunch of girls. I really like the look of this page. It's really cute. For the next page, I drew Clyde again. And on the right, this is a drawing that my little brother wanted me to draw. So I drew it for him. I think it is adorable, and I love everything about it. On this page, I did some cute little sketches over here. And I drew a picture of Link. Next, this is a character I came up with. She's super cute. I really like her. I should draw her again. And this is my mime character. I really love this character. I especially love this drawing right here of him. He's so sweet. I love him. Oh, this is the drawing where my skin tone markers died on me. But I was lucky it happened here because Inktober was just around the corner, so I didn't have to worry about that. And over here, I drew Link and Shadow Link in different outfits. On the next page, I drew these girls, but I cut out their outfits from different paper, like those colored papers. I can't remember what they're called right now, but to make their outfits, and I think it made it look really cool. So this is the start of Inktober. I'm actually doing Inktober now. I've been posting a picture every day on Instagram. So this is what I did for the first few days. I really love how I did this one and this one. And these are the next few days. I really like how I did the roof right over here. I also drew Yamaguchi from Haikyuu. On the next page we have all these ones that I did. And I really enjoyed how I did Sprout and Loop and Open. But I especially love how I drew my dog Linus. He's so sweet. I love him. And this is my favorite day I did for Inktober. Like, I love so many of them, like Splat and Patch, and I just love all of them. Like, Extinct is so cool. And this is what I did on my last day of Inktober. The prompt was Risk, so I thought I should make somebody balancing over something tall or something like that. On the next page, you might recognize this drawing right here. It is actually my banner at this moment. I'm actually thinking about changing my banner. I don't know what I'm gonna change it to. Right here, me and my siblings were doing an OC challenge, and over here I was practicing with some new Copics I got for my birthday. For this page, I was mostly practicing different eye shapes and different hairstyles. I need to do this again because I find myself running out of ideas with hair lately. On the next page, I tried to draw a girl doing an epic pose. I think she could have been better. And on the other side, I have this clown character. I drew him with watercolors, or I painted him with watercolors, and I think he looks really cool. On the next page, I did mostly sketches. You might recognize these two characters. They're from my very first videos. And on this page, you might also recognize this character from one of my earlier videos. And then I drew a little Yeti boy or something. He's really cute. I really like him. And then it bled on the other side, so I drew it on this side as well. And I really like how it turned out on this side as well. For this page, you might recognize this drawing from one of my videos. And all these other drawings around are things I got on Christmas, like this hoodie and this shirt and these gloves. On this page, I was planning on what I wanted my New Year's drawing to look like. And over here, I drew me with my dog. He's so cute. On the next page, I drew that one character from earlier from the 3-color challenge again. And I drew on the other side a girl that's inspired off of butterflies, and I think she turned out really cute. Here's what I did on the next page. I really like how I did this character and this character. And I also drew Link a lot on this page. I realized that each of them kind of look like they represent one of the pieces of the Triforce, except for the purple one. He doesn't get a Triforce, so that's why he's salty. Also, I got these new Ohuhu markers that for some reason they were bleeding on the other side of the page. Like, they would show this yellow residue. I don't understand, and it does it a lot throughout, like, when I was drawing other things. It does it a lot, so I don't understand why it does that. Next, I drew a girl, like, that's based off of strawberries, and I think she's really cute. And on the other side, I drew some fan art of the webcomic My Next Door Neighbors. I drew Faith and Brayson. I love this comic so much, it's so cute. Over here, I did some pose studies and some facial expression studies. Just, I felt like I was getting rusty with my anatomy skills. And on the next page, I did some doodles inspired off of breakfast, and I did a mail boy over here. He's super cute. For the next page, I drew some fan art of Tokoyami and Asui from My Hero Academia. I really like how these drawings turned out. For the next page, I did some pin sketches. I hadn't really tried doing that before, so I wanted to try it out, and I think it was really cool and fun. Next, I drew one of my OCs. His name is Ren. I really like this face I drew him in. It's so cute. On this page, I drew, again, Clyde right here, some more of my OCs. And on the other side, these are a combination of me and my siblings' OCs. I also kept my original sketches intact, so I wouldn't lose those. And finally, this is the last page. This was me planning what I wanted my last page to look like, and this is what the drawing looked like. I know this video was really long, much longer than my average videos, and thank you for watching it. If you got through the entire video, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in a couple weeks. Bye!